All right, in this video, we're going to solve the quiz, and this was the first question. This is multiplication. So we go ahead and we multiply across. Before we do that, let's get our excluded values. And the excluded values come from the denominator. And so our denominators are this one and this one. So you take each of the denominators and you set them equal to 0. This one's easy, and we get a positive 2. And this one we have to subtract 4 from both sides. We have 7x equals negative 4, and we divide by 7. We have x equals negative 4 sevenths. So the excluded values are negative 4 sevenths and a positive 2. Okay. All right, solving this problem, multiplying the numerators with the numerator, so we still get 21x plus 2, and the denominator is 7x plus 4 times x minus 2. All right, so in looking at this problem, 21 and 2, you can't factor, and the denominator is already factored, and since nothing cancels, then this is the answer. And these are the excluded values. All right, this is problem number 2, and this is a subtraction problem. So we need a common denominator, and we already have one. So then we just have to combine. We need to understand that this one minus this one is the numerator. So we have m minus 3n minus, but we have to put this one in parentheses because we're going to have to distribute that negative sign, m plus 3n over 6m cubed n. Right, so the numerator becomes, I don't know if it's going to fit, m minus 3n minus m minus 3n. And looking at the numerator, it seems that this one and this one cancel, but this one, and I'm trying not to write over it, this one and this one combine. Negative 3 and negative 3 is actually a negative 6n over 6m cubed n. And now we cancel. The 6's cancel and the n's cancel. So what's left in the numerator? The negative 1 and an m cubed. So that would be the answer. And what would be the excluded values? We always look at the original denominators since this is a subtraction problem. And so, well, that means that m can be 0 or that n can be 0, right? So the excluded values for m and n. For m, n can be 0 and n can be 0. Either situation will actually make the denominator go to 0, so it's not valid. The next problem was an addition problem, and let's go ahead and do the excluded values first. The excluded values in an addition problem come from the denominators. So when 2x equals 0, x is 0. And when x plus 7 equals 0, it means x is negative 7. So the excluded values are 0 and negative 7. All right, when you look at this problem, you notice that they need a common denominator. So we have to multiply this one by x plus 7 and x plus 7 and this one by 2x. So our numerator is this one plus the second one. So x plus 7 plus 6x. Yeah. Over 2x times x plus 7. And combining like terms, 7x plus 7 over 2x times x plus 7. And if we factor out the numerator, we get a 7x plus 1 over 2x times x plus 7. Well, nothing cancels here. So then this is the final answer. All right, in this problem, we know that John works 5 hours and Carl works 12 hours, and we want to know, to complete one job. And what a total time if they were working together. So John's contribution is going to be t over 5. Carl's contribution is going to be t over 12, and together they're going to complete one job. And we need a common denominator. So this one will be 12. This one becomes 5 over 5. And this is 12t plus 5t over 60 equals 1. And 12 and 5 is 17. 17t equals 60, right? Because you're going to multiply both sides by 60 to get rid of the denominator. That's going to cancel, and the 60 will be on the right side. And we're going to divide both sides by 17. Okay, give me 1 second. And the answer is going to be 3.5. I think it's either 2 or 3. Probably 3. 3.53 hours.